Hey guys, me Dave. It's 2/26/2021. So I was just reading some of your comments. I take all comments in. I don't want to make it sound like I sit around here and do nothing. The only reason why I'm sitting around here is because I don't have a vehicle right now. I do have a positive attitude, you guys. I always think about fun things to do. When I have a vehicle, I'm off. If it's nice out, I'm going to the beach. Planning a camping trip, or going to the park with Tanner, and or the beach, and doing stuff like that. So I do have big plans this summer, after I get a vehicle. So I just have my bad days, just like everyone else. Sometimes they hit me hard. I get hit hard. I'm a hard target, and like I said, they sent me to the hospital a couple weeks ago and stuff. Why did they? Why am I such a hard target? Why do I get it so bad? I don't know why. I don't know why. My program's been big since the beginning, and it really opened up in 2015, and stuff. But okay, so I want to talk about some freaky dreams, and I'll go more into my plans for the summertime, um, because I think we all need to get out and all that stuff. Okay, so I had a freaky dream last night. It was probably manipulated. Um, it was about, I was in this house in the country. I'll try to keep it short. I was in this house in the country, and there were some people across the street on some land, and they were bulldozing these people off the property. And I don't know where this came from, but there was bombs and everything else coming in over there at that property, and bombs and all this stuff, jets flying over and bombs and all this stuff. Okay, so I don't know how it happened. I was with some other people and all this stuff that I didn't know, and I was trying to sell a vehicle. It was just chaotic. It was a chaotic dream. Anyway, I ended up in this other place. Actually, it kind of resembled a place where I used to work at. Okay, so they were trying to make me into a CIA agent. Okay, Vin Diesel was in the dream with me, and he was a CIA agent along with another guy. Okay, so we're going in this. I'm in this place. We're hiding out, and there's bombings and everything else going on. It was just crazy, and I ran into a former coworker. She used to have a crush on me, actually, like 13 years ago. She was actually she knew my sister and stuff. They were kind of friends back in the day and stuff. But I used to work with her, and I reconnected with this girl that had a crush on me and all this stuff, and we were talking, and it was just weird. Like, all these people were in this building where I was. We were trying to stay safe. Okay, in the meantime, they're trying to turn me into a CIA agent. Okay, so this one guy came, like Vin Diesel, and the other guy left for a while, and I was sitting there by myself, and this other agent, he said he was a CIA agent. He came and was gonna do some things to me. Okay, this is really weird. He took like a straw type thing, and he was sitting on the couch next to me, and he was gonna blow a microchip in my ear, and somehow it would get up into my brain or something. So he blew this implant into my ear and all this stuff, and he said he was a CIA agent and all this stuff, and they were trying to turn me into something like some kind of agent or something. And then the guy left, and then Vin Diesel and this other guy came back and said that guy wasn't a real agent, and he just blew a microchip in your head, in your ear or whatever. It was just weird, it was just weird. And we were these other people were there. I don't know who they were. They were, I don't know, they had a truck. There was a guy and a a couple girls and all this stuff. And we were trying to escape this. We're trying to get out of harm's way and all this stuff. But they were coming and bulldozing these people off this land and all this stuff right across the street from where I was living. It was just super weird, chaotic. Like, it was just weird. So it was a freaky dream. So I thought I would tell you about that. Okay, now so I'll talk about I was reading your comments and stuff like that, and I take all that in and all that stuff. I just want I'm not depressed, you guys. I have a very positive attitude. I'm sitting around here with no vehicle right now. I still try to stay positive and upbeat. I do have my down days when I get hit hard, and a lot of bad things have happened to me. A loss of pets and them hurting me and them lighting my van on fire. I've been through it. I've been through almost everything. The only thing they haven't done is give me a stroke. Yet. They gave me a heart attack. They lit my van on fire. They killed one of our dogs. They hurt my other dog, and stuff. I've been through it. I've been through almost everything. And they're not done with me yet. Okay, so I did have today off. They kind of gave me the day off. I caught up on sleep a little bit and stuff. I had that freaky dream. But I do have plans. I'm waiting for this stimulus check. I have some money saved up. I'm going to go get a van. I already found the van and all that stuff. Went and looked at it. It's a good van. It'll be a good camping van. We're going to do some day trips. I might even open up another YouTube page for Tanner. And we're going to do some camping trips and day trips and walks. And it'll kind of be focused on Tanner, my collie. And so we got some plans this summer. We're going to go for lots of bike rides with my sister. We're going to try to get out as much as we can this summertime, if the weather permits it, So, that's kind of what my plans are. Okay, I'll tell you about today. Alright, so I had to wake up early and feed the dogs and all that stuff because my relative had to work and all this stuff, so I had to feed all these dogs and stuff at 6:30 in the morning. Or no, I did sleep until 7:30. She didn't have to work early today. So I slept until 7:30, woke up, fed the dogs and all this stuff. And my relative comes downstairs, she's like, "Did you watch the news? Did you hear anything on the news? There is a standoff 6 blocks over and 1 block up. There's a standoff. Police standoff right now. Some guy barricaded himself in the house. They went to a domestic violence call. Okay, so this guy has a gun, barricaded himself in the house. He shot and killed one of our police dogs. Now, this is the second one that's died in the last 2 years with the same handler. And I said, I have to comment on Facebook. I'm like, did he have a vest on? Because before he didn't. The first dog that died got shot didn't have a vest on. So I'm like, well, did this one have a vest on? And stuff. So now they're going to have a big service and stuff like that tomorrow. I wanted to go see it, but I'm stuck here with no vehicle, so I can't do it. I did see the last one. They had like a big thing going through town and up to the cemetery and stuff like that, for the canine, and stuff, because it's a big deal. When you shoot a canine officer, that's like shooting a regular cop. It's the same thing. Even though it's a dog, it's still a police officer, canine, so that's what happened. It was a 20-hour standoff. The guy ended up dying. I don't know if the police shot him or if the guy shot himself. I'm going to watch the news here in about an hour and see what they say about it. So just right over here, 6 blocks over, all this happened. They had the roads blocked off and all this stuff. Just a crazy day. So I thought I would tell you about that. Other than that, they're still targeting me. I mean, I did kind of have the day off, but there was just booming stereos out there just a little bit ago when I was giving the dogs a snack, and they still have the roads blocked off and blocked off and all that stuff. They're still investigating the BHC or whatever is taking over the investigation and stuff, trying to figure out what happened and all this stuff. The canine officer, they brought that to the emergency vet. There's an emergency vet right down here. I took Lexi there before, and they were unable to save the dog and all this stuff. So they're gonna have a big service and stuff like that for tomorrow, which they'll be driving through town. I live in a city of 86,000 people. It's not a little town. It's a pretty decent sized city, but so it's just been crazy, I mean, we have, it's like, people say little Chicago around here because there's been so many shootings, not people necessarily getting hit, but there's been a lot of shootings around here lately, a lot for us, for this city, it's been crazy. So anyway, so that's what's going on. They kind of gave me the day off. I do have big plans this summer. We're going to do a lot of camping, a lot of road trip, day trips. We're going to, we might open up another YouTube page for Tanner, and stuff like that. And, so I do have plans, but I have my bad days just like everyone else, you guys. Some days I get hit so bad I can't get out of bed. Or they make me so tired I end up sleeping half of the day away. That's just something they do. A part of remote neural monitoring and manipulation. They'll keep you sleep deprived and keep you up for 2 days, and then they'll keep you tired for 5 days. Where you're just laying around and taking naps and all this stuff, not doing anything. But like I say, I haven't had I've always had a vehicle, you guys, since I was 16. So this is like the longest I've went without a vehicle, which is it's been a little over a month now. So waiting for the stimulus check. I got some money in my savings account for a vehicle, and we're gonna go get a vehicle. I already picked it out. It's a minivan. That's gonna be our new camping van and all this stuff. So I do have plans, you guys. Positive things are gonna be happening when the snow's all gone and the weather gets nice up here. I'm in northern Minnesota, 3 hours from the Canadian border, so it's cold, and we got snow, and it's not over yet. We could still get some good snowstorms coming up here in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I just thought to give you guys kind of an update and all this stuff, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope obviously you guys aren't getting hit as hard as I am, and you're able to work, and you're able to go out with your friends and do things like that. All those days are gone for me. They get my friends involved. They won't let me get a job. They put me on disability, and all this stuff. They won't let me have a girlfriend. They would turn her into a perp in a heartbeat. Those days are gone right now, as of right now. We'll see what happens in the next couple of years with Biden in office and the new CIA director. We'll see what happens within the next 6 months to a year. Maybe things will change. Maybe they'll get better. Maybe they'll get worse. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off, and you guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later.